do kind of pop off of their holsters easily. There you go. Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here doing another Hot Toys figure review on the Hot Toys The Terminator movie masterpiece MMS 238 T-800 battle damaged version 1/6 scale collectible figure. I gotta give a big thanks to Sideshow Collectibles for sending this my way and making this review possible. If you're trying to pick this figure up yourself, you can get it at Sideshow Collectibles. Just check the link in the description below. So 1, 2, 3 bullet holes right over there. It says battle damaged. And then checking on the side just says Terminator 3800. Same thing over here. Bottom T-800. At the top T-800. Then on the back, I really like how they have the Terminator vision going on over here, and even all the text for the warning label and all that. Then we can just remove this battle damaged cover, do the Hot Toys plop. There it goes. And then you can see even more bullet holes just went right through the packaging over here. It's pretty neat how they have all the creators of the figure right there. So if you want to check out all those names, pause it now, and then you get this shotgun right over here. And you just slide this down, and boom, there's a Terminator. Anyway, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's the Terminator out of the packaging. This is a very, very cool figure. It's rocking the geek spot very, very hard. My first favorite movie of all time when I was a little kid was Terminator 2. And I love Terminator 1, just rewatched Terminator 1. Amazing movie. But this figure is awesome as hell. He comes with a lot of accessories. Let's take a closer look at all the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Arnold. First and foremost, always read your instructions. This little pamphlet will be your friend. I really like the base the figure comes with. This is pretty cool. It has an adjustable cradle right over here, so you can pinch it and move it up and down. And this also takes 3 AAA batteries. You just unscrew this right down here with a regular screwdriver. Plug them in there. You get a switch right here on the back. Turn that on, and boom, you got some lights. And they're adjustable, so you could move them around and kind of make circles with them, you know, so you could have them point them inward on the figure when you have them displayed over there. I love how it has a plaque right here that says Terminator T-800, and then we get a little present from Kyle Reese over there, who was the BAMF of the film, by the way. But back to this base, I really like how they've painted this asphalt on here, and you get all these shells all over the place, and there's blood all over. Oh, that's just sick as hell. Even the end of this wick over here has a little bit of a burn mark on it, so it's just like it's been lit. The figure comes with 4 pairs of hands, plus an extra left hand. You get a pair of fisted hands over here. We get gun holding hands with the trigger finger sticking out for each hand over there. We get relaxed palms, and we get these Sarah Connor McGrabby hands. I want to get a close look at one of these grabby hands, because look at that battle damage. That is so nasty, and it looks so awesome. And I just really like how it looks as just a regular hand, too. This stitching right here is consistent with all these other hands, you know. I think the stitching looks great on these. Nice color variation in them, too. It's not just a solid black color. I just think this looks incredible. Oh, you even got the fingernail coming out right over there. Left one. I can't tell you how much time I've spent just looking at these messed up hands. This other hand right here is for holding the other end of the shotgun. Then Hot Toys again gives you some extra wrist pegs over here and extra buttons in case they come off. This figure comes with 4 different guns, each one of them having some kind of functionality. These things are sick. Look at this shotgun. I think this is incredible. I really like the attention to detail on this. This fabric loop on the back that actually even has some dirt painted on it. I think that's a nice attention to detail. Nice dry brushing throughout over here. The sculpting on this is very impressive. I really like how this came out. And it has this piece that moves forward and back right over here. And then this little piece is spring loaded, so you can move this back. And he comes with this automatic weapon that also has this little thing going on right over there. That's spring loaded as well. I don't really know much about guns. I believe this is an automatic. And then he has 2 banana clips right there. Tied together, you can see the little bullet shells sitting right there at the top. You get this pistol over here that has a scope. I don't know if this is a laser pointer. I think it's just a regular scope though. This is nice. And you could actually pull the hammer back on that. I think that's pretty cool. You actually take the clip out of this, and you can see another bullet sitting right up top. My favorite out of the 4 of these is actually this revolver. I like the paint detail right here, and then you could actually pull this out and it swings down. I think that is incredible. And it's spinning. It falls off sometimes, as they do. This can all come apart on you, but it's very easy to put it back together. Oh, why they only give me 4 lines in the movie? Yeah, Arnold does not say much in Terminator 1, but he does say, "I'll be back." These sunglasses are removable, of course, but you can remove the back of his head over there. Oh no, what happened to him? And you just push a little button like that, right? And it's held together with magnets, so you could put this thing right back over here. That is sick. Oh man, that is too cool. So yeah, you can go ahead and remove these sunglasses, which are very nice sunglasses, by the way. They stay on pretty well, but look at that. That is so badass. Now this light is on a 40-second timer, so it just shuts off on its own. That is just really impressive to me. I like that a lot. Look at all the blood on the metal sections and everything. Oh, this is so gruesome. Rewatching this movie, it's kind of funny though, because that whole scene where he removes the skin around his eyes, so fake, but you know, back in the day I thought it was hella real. So his eyebrows are burnt off by this time in the movie. A little bit of color variation in there with browns and blacks. That looks awesome. I like how they spiked that little piece so it looks like it's almost seamless. I think that's pretty cool. Now he does come with an even more battle damaged head than that, so you can just remove this by popping it off like so. Alright, and it has its own peg in there, by the way, so you don't have to deal with that crap like how we had with the Winter Soldier. And then just pop this on over here. Yeah, there it goes. It goes on pretty easy, and oh my God, that is so awesome. See these little pistons right there in his jaw and everything. Oh my goodness. Very, very impressive work from Hot Toys. Wow. I just love how that looks. This little piece of flesh dangling right over there. Oh man. Then looking at the top of the head over here. Wow. I could just do a whole review on this head sculpt. I really like this one a lot. That is so freaky looking. If that wasn't enough, you still get the light up. Ah, yeah. Oh, that is so cool. Damn, I like how you got dirt right here on this side. The right side of his face is all cut up. I really could not sing Hot Toys' praises enough with this one. This is just an amazing head sculpt over here. Now I do have one complaint about this figure, and that is the shoulders. Now it is a bigger buck than most of the Hot Toys I have, but I think it should have even been bigger, especially in proportion to his head. I mean, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger we're talking about here from the 80s. His shoulders should have been like all the way out here, man. The guy is huge. But aside from that, I think everything is very awesome on this figure. I really like this pleathery leather jacket they have over here. And he has a nice big old hole right there in the middle of his chest, and they did paint the torso right there. You can see that red paint. That is really cool. And if you want to see what this figure looks like without the shirt on, Review King did a video showing that off. I'm not going to do that. I will take off the jacket though, because there are some parts that I really need to show off. But looking at all these little zippers right here, I think you can zip this up. I did try zipping the jacket up, but then I started to get a little fearful I might break something, so I'm not going to keep going at that. You get another little bullet hole right over there, and they have some blood underneath on his skin. I guess we can give this zipper a shot right over here. Let's see. Yeah, yep, that zips down. See if this one comes down. Yeah, that one comes down a little bit too. We get this little piece right over here, and I guess that's supposed to buckle together. So if you wanted to do that, I guess you could figure out a way to make that happen. It looks like they've made it so you could do that. And then look at the back of this. Oh man, a lot of battle damage going on over here. So to remove the jacket, first off, you want to take the hands off. I don't like removing clothing on these Hot Toys figures. It's not really a fun part for me, but oh well, here we go. We could slip this arm piece sleeve off and do the same thing to this side. Now this jacket actually has a piece of fabric inside of it, which I think is pretty neat that they've done that, and I think that's a nice little touch. So we'll put this off to the side, then you can see, you know, he's a pretty buffed figure, pretty buff buck, but not Arnold buff, you know what I mean? And this part right here though is what I wanted to show off. I just love how you can see the skin flapped open over there, and it does have some depth in it, so you could really stick your finger in his arm. Oh, that is so cool. See the metal workings in there and the flesh underneath it. And then to show off, you know, some of the blood that they have underneath right there, and then I guess lifting this all the way up, you can see some of the blood that they have on the chest right over there too. From removing the jacket, we have some threading coming out over here on the left side, but I could just take that off with some little scissors. And then my wife, the lovely Charlita 1, was looking at this and was saying that he had a great ass. So coming from the wife, she likes the Arnold butt cheeks. And the pants look pretty cool. It looks like there's a little bit of black paint on them to make them look like they're a little bit dirty. I think these are nice. And these pockets don't actually open, which is fine with me. I'm cool with that. Then we have these punk rocker boots right over here that he had jacked from Bill Paxton's friend. Yeah, you get to see punk rock Bill Paxton at the beginning of the movie. That was pretty nice. But yeah, these boots are very awesome. I like how they had sculpted these wrinkles. And they're made with a pretty soft material over here, so they do allow some articulation, but they still hinder the articulation. Looking at the bottom of the feet, there's some subtle paint detail over here. Now the head articulation on both of these head sculpts is the same. They both look up just about that amount, which isn't too bad, but not the greatest. I get a little bit more neck movement over there. That's pretty cool. And the head can move down a bit, and you can rotate the head side to side, and you do get some neck pivot over here too. His shoulders move outward. You can move them forward that much. And you also get some armpit movement in and out and up and down. You get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow that bends in that much. And then the wrists move side to side, and then they hinge up and down depending on the direction of that ball peg. He has some torso articulation, so he can bend inward right there at the abs, and he can rotate up here, and you get some pivot over there as well, and it can move back some. You get some ab crunching as well. It bends at the waist, and it bends backwards at the waist. Again, some pivot and rotation. The legs move outward that much. He can kick forward. He has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees that bend in that far right there, so that's not too bad. And then the ankles move down. They don't really move down and up. You know, it looks like there's articulation for that, but they barely move down and up. They do rotate side to side. They have ankle pivot, but it's very, very subtle, and it doesn't really stay in place, so that's kind of a bummer. Now, this is a 1/6 scale figure, but Terminator stands just under 13 inches tall. And to compare him to another gun-wielding jerk, here he is next to the Winter Soldier. And here's a T-800 compared to Hot Toys' Tony Stark and Captain Harlock. And then here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So again, I like this figure a lot. I think it's very impressive. If you're a Terminator fan, you will really like this figure, man. And I hope you guys liked my video. If you did, please hit that like button. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite Terminator is. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And check out toynewseye.com for a photo gallery of images and the latest in action figure news. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Pew.
Gave it a spark. Welcome to Articulated Comic Book Art.
That's crispy.
But there's this other Terminator. Ah, damn it.